Hello everybody and welcome back to Belle's channel and to Belle's Fort Survival Guide. Today we are doing another episode of the Nuka World DLC, and in it we are taking a break from the main storyline and completing Cappy in a Haystack and Precious Medals. So Precious Medals was where we had to collect all the part medallions from like the first wheel, Metal Gun's minecart, Nuka Galaxy, the Treehouse, Nuka Races, Vault-Tec Among the Stars, World of Refreshment, and those were all the ones. So now we need to go and collect our reward from Nira. As well as that, we're going to be doing Cappy in a Haystack. I met Sierra Petrovita, a Nuka-Cola fanatic who travelled to Nuka World to find the original Nuka-Cola formula. I've searched the hidden clues in the park as part of an old contest that can get us inside the office of John Caleb Bradberton, the inventor of Nuka-Cola. So let's first do Precious Medals and speak to Nira. So she generally walks around the Nuka Town Market, so just walk around and you'll generally find her. You can't miss her because you know she's a giant bottle.
Hey, you, answer something for me. What color's the Nuka-Cola label?
What, you stupid? It's red. It's some kind of trick.
Huh. So you guys aren't colorblind. Could have fooled me.
What? Oh, because animals are colourblind. Okay, I get it. Anyway, so let's speak to her. Let's have my mic and everything and we'll focus on this.
About Nuka World, I'd be delighted to answer them. And remember, if you collect a full set of park medallions, I'll give you a special reward.
Tell me more about these park medallions.
I'd be delighted to. Spread throughout the park are several dispensing machines that will give you a special park medallion. Once you've got a complete set, just bring them back to me for a special reward.
I've got a full set of park medallions.
So you do. Why, that's just Nuka-tastic. Here's your special reward. What else would you like to know?
What if I want a place to relax or get a bite to eat? Where should I go?
Why, you're already here. Nuka Town, USA is a great place to unwind and enjoy a delicious meal. If you're searching for a tasty treat your kids will love, take the whole family to Cappy's Cafe. Looking for want to come
Sure.
If you're up for a chat.
Do you know what? That actually makes
No
sense.
questions for now.
In that case, thanks for error.
So that's our reward. A Nuka-Cola Dark, Nuka Grape, and a Nuka-Cola Quantum. We get 3 new colours. Considering those are like $40 each back then, that would have been actually a really good surprise. Actually, there's another place that we haven't visited, and that is Cappy's Caf. So let's just pop into there before we go and see Sierra.
I think you missed a spot, Scab. Sweep that patch again.
Please, just leave me alone. I'm doing my best, okay?
Hey, you shoot my help and you're gonna be the one pushing that through.
Three rival
got that
gangs in
tough
one
guy.
place.
Just
They're
having
not
a little
killing
fun,
each other.
right? Keeping the
Never
kid on his
seen
toes.
anything like it.
I don't give a mole rat.
What are the other gangs gonna do with
Raiders
you?
there are. Look in here. It's my bar and my rules.
Those disciples don't want to show their face?
Hey there, Miss Boss Ma'am. Lauren sells the drinks. You'll probably want to talk to her.
Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse.
Strong woman like you needs a strong drink, am I right?
What have you got?
I got whatever liquor this rowdy bunch can get their hands on. From fine spirits to rot gut that'll put a fire in your belly. What'll it be?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
You bet.
Came a long way to see this place.
Over, boss. Making trouble?
Seriously, how can they hang around with like this? It's disgusting. It
And
must
you can take
stink
something?
in here.
Sure.
It's
Place
really
like that
stinky.
makes me want a Nuka. Just don't screw this up.
So you're gonna find a recipe in here. Nuka
The hell with
cider. Alcoholic fits the place. So yeah, you need to come into Cappy's Cafe to find that. I don't think there's a ticket roll or anything in here. But yeah,
Working
so
hard to keep the place nice
let's
and
carry on
shiny for
going,
drinkers,
and we're gonna
just like
go
always.
do Cappy in a Haystack. Let's go speak to Sierra Petrovida.
Was a bet gonna see who could down a mutie from the longest distance. William made a whole mess of caps that week.
Happy hunting!
I found all of the hidden Cappies. Each one had a letter.
Great! Let me take a look at these letters. Well, anyone who stared at Nuka-Cola merchandise as long as I have would get this one pretty fast. The letters definitely spell refreshing. It's simpler than I was expecting.
Well, of course it's simple. The contest was meant for kids.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I guess sometimes I take all of this Nuka-Cola stuff so seriously. This door should lead to Brad Burton's office, but it's locked up tight. The keypad is the only way to open it. I guess we just need to key in the 10 numbers that correspond to the word refreshing. You did all the work looking for the hidden Cappies, so you should be the one who gets to enter the code. It's it! The door's unlocked! Let's go inside! Let's search carefully. I'm willing to bet this place has a few secrets, and they'll probably be well hidden. It's hard to believe I'm really here. Formula would be hidden somewhere. No way Brad Burton would leave it out in the open.
Okay, so this is Brad Burton's office. So let's go upstairs.
Wow! This is amazing.
So there's a few new colours you can grab.
Search
And now-
carefully. What we're looking for might not be easy to find.
Now, you'd be thinking, what? And a lot of people get stuck. Let's listen to the holotape.
In regards to Nuka-Cola Clear production, I think it's obvious that we need to take a step back and examine the facts. Project Cobalt dropped quantum in our labs, so I think it's best we leverage its potential popularity before someone else beats us to market. Additionally, installing the equipment to produce both flavors would cost us a pretty penny, and I'd rather use the funds to promote quantum. We also have our lemon lime flavor debuting soon, and need to work out how to market two clear-colored flavors simultaneously. With all these factors taken into account, I have no choice but to hold off Nuka-Cola Clear production for at least the next 2 fiscal years.
This is like walking
Wow.
through history.
So we could have got Nuka Cola clear. So Bradburton's terminal. All places are closed. Mail system. So outgoing mail. 2 Giles Mains Grove, Vault Tech Special Projects Division. Just wanted to reach out and say thank you for the work you've done on my private sanctuary. With the installment of the control switch, work is finally complete. Amusing and oh my god, I know how to say that, but I can't. Anecdote to share about the final day. The engineers needed to know where to place the access switch. Obviously, I wanted it concealed, but where? Then the answer came to me. It should be placed in my greatest creation, the very reason for my success. I think we can both agree that it was an inspired choice. Thanks for everything, Giles. The money has been wired to your account. So, I just wanted to reach out and say thank you for the work you've done on my private sanctuary. With the installation of the control switch, work is finally complete. So, private sanctuary. So we need to find that switch. So, incoming from Peyton Huxley. Sir, I've cleared your schedule as you requested for the latter half of the entire year. I can assure you this was no small feat. Also, your medical records have been transferred to Braxton's team, and all of the backup copies destroyed. I hope you know what you are doing, sir. If you go through with this process, you may never be able to speak in public again. We can certainly work around that, but your presence has been the driving force behind the Nuka Corporation since the beginning. I think it will be a great loss if that were to change. Outgoing to Peyton. I've considered your proposal for shutting down the Galactic Zone to overhaul the Star Control mainframe and its robots, and I have to say that I am taken aback by this suggestion. If there's one thing I've taught you, it's that no matter how tough things are, we never give up. Tell the manager over there he'll just have to hunker down and make do with what he has. I've poured billions into that park, and I'm not about to watch it trickle away by closing the gates. As far as disarming the robots in the park, there's also a no. Oh, that's also a no. If things go south in Nuka World, that force of robots is the only protection we have. Cooperating with Robco was the only way I could get that type of weaponry allowed outside of a military base. So suck it up and get whatever his name's ass moving over there to fix this problem. Incoming. Sir, I've done what you've requested and informed all security personnel about our problems with the AFAD group. We're doing the best we can to keep them as far away from Safari Adventure as possible, but we're understaffed. I need every man and woman I can get, but you've assigned 12 of my people to Project Cobalt, and have yet to replace them. Any help is appreciated, sir. I have a wonderful day. Outgoing to Peyton, so that's his assistant. I've started reviewing the hidden Cappy contest details, and I have a question. So I actually have to receive the contest winners in my office in person. If so, have you considered how Project Cobalt could affect that idea? I'll do it for now, but we'll have to revisit the issue once my transfer is complete. Anyway, I promise you that I will submit the rest of my comments and changes this week. I've been too preoccupied with Project Cobalt, and I definitely put it off for too long. Don't worry, Peyton. If I take any longer, just tell the marketing team to come after me with the torches and pitchforks. Incoming from Beverageer Division. Sir, I appreciate your enthusiasm over the quantum beverage idea, but I really think we should run more tests before we just send it out to market. The isotope that you're using is strontium-90, which is extremely radioactive. It's perfect for military applications, but even with Rex's purification distilling process, it can be dangerous. Now I know that the bright blue bottles will look wonderful on store shelves, and we stand to make a lot of money with this product, but think of the long-term effects it could have. We already know that it causes the urine to glow, while others in the Beverageer lab find that amusing. I find something like that coming out of my body disturbing. I have a battery of tests I'd like to perform before we release the product to Washington DC test market. All I ask is a 6 to 8 month delay. I await your answer. To Peyton. Absolutely loved the Nuka condolences, fruit and cheese baskets you sent out to the families of our early prototype quantum flavour testers. Great idea. I think I love the fine print of the health damage waiver you have them sign before they joined up even more. Saved us billions, I suspect. You're at the top of your game, Peyton, and maybe someday you'll be sitting in the big chair. For now, enjoy that shiny new quantum blue conveyor you found parked in your driveway this morning. You earned it. Ooh. Alright, so there's something about his greatest invention. Nuka-Cola's his greatest invention.
Look in, around, and behind everything.
Behind. What?
It's hard to believe I'm really here.
What just happened? So his greatest invention is Nuka-Cola. Oh.
Look at that! Mr. Bradburton, you were one sneaky devil.
So this is the access to his private sanctuary that he was on about.
Going down.
But why would he need a Vault Tech dude to do that? Because it was the dude who was working in the Vault Tech division.
What do you think is in here? Wow!
Oh.
What is this place? Let's take a closer look.
So this links directly to Project Cobalt. And we don't know what Project Cobalt is, we just know it's a very secret operation.
Now this looks interesting. Come on. What on earth? Wait. No. It can't be. That's John Caleb Bradburton. Or at least it's his head. Wow.
Who are you? I haven't seen a real human face in so long. I had given up all hope.
Oh my god. It's alive! He's alive! My name's Sierra, sir. I'm your biggest admirer. I love Nuka-Cola more than anything. This is such an honor.
You there, with the pit boy. What are you doing here? You there, with the pit boy. What are you doing here?
We used the contest code to get in? What the hell happened to you?
I made a devil's bargain, though I didn't know it at the time. This was General Braxton's plan all along. Damn the man. He called it Project Cobalt. In exchange for my weapon design, he would give me access to life-extending technology. I'm such a fool for taking him at his word. He never told me that this would be the price.
Who was General Braxton?
He was one of the top men in the Army Research Laboratory's Weapons and Materials Division. He'd taken a keen interest in my quantum mechanics research and offered me a trade. In exchange for my assistance on a top-secret weapons project, he gave me access to an experimental process that would artificially extend my life. Like a fool, I leapt before I looked. I've certainly paid the price for my short-sightedness.
A weapon? I don't believe it. Why would the genius who brought so much joy to the world want to make something destructive?
Genius is restless, madam. It must expand, seek new challenges, and explore new frontiers. So yes, a weapon. It was going to be a quantum-enhanced variant of the standard portable tactical warhead. In fact, the prototypes are stored in this very chamber. You can have them on one condition. I want you to shut off the power to this machine that's keeping me alive. I want to die.
What? No!
Yeah. If our places were reversed, I'd probably want the same thing.
Then I trust you will honor my wish.
You can't kill him. He's a great man. He invented Nuka-Cola, the best thing in the world.
Lady, you don't know what a torment it is. Being trapped here alone and staring at the same wall, decade after decade. Now please shut up while I talk to your more rational friend here. I realize that what I'm asking isn't easy, but there's something in it for you. When the power is cut, the door to the prototype storage room will open automatically. Take anything you want. I don't care anymore. Just please, set me free at last. I can't bear this loneliness any longer.
Wait. I have an idea. Mr. Bradburton wants to die because he's lonely, right? Well, maybe I could stay with him, you know? Keep him company, give him someone to talk to. He's like a hero to me.
Yeah, but if I don't cut the power, then that door doesn't open, and I don't get my prototype ammo.
I know, but I have something else that I can offer you instead. At least hear me out. I've got a limited edition Nuka-Cola jumpsuit. It's really stylish, and not many were made. It's one of my most treasured possessions, but, well, I'm willing to let you have it.
A Nuka-Cola jumpsuit? Ha! That's a paltry prize compared to what I'm offering. The choice is yours. But I beg you to honor my wishes. There is no one else who can help me.
I sort of feel sorry for him. I couldn't stand being a frozen head. How could I drink Nuka-Cola?
Okay, so now it's decision time, basically. You can kill him and gain access to this prototype weapon, or you can keep him alive for Sierra and get a jumpsuit. I'm going to do the jumpsuit one first, and then we'll revert back to the save and actually do the option that I'm going to do, and that's kill him, because it is more humane. And I do want that prototype. Plus, you know, it's what he wants. Before we do though, let's have a quick look around and read. There's a terminal around here. Brabberton's project terminal. Acquisitions. Smells very grapey soda. Original name, Merle's Very Cherry Soda. Previous patent holder, Merle Harveston. New name, Nuka Cherry. Flavor profile, new colour and cherry mixture. Original formula was a local home-brewed pure cherry soft drink. Made slight adjustments to the formula but otherwise left flavour intact. Mixed with new colour then enhanced with colour to boost visual appeal. Ah, that's better. I about to say I was expecting them to be for him just to use hers. Great Pearl Soda. Great Pearl Soda. So patent holder Joni Chang. New name Nuka Grape. Great profile. Original formula sold overseas. Flavor profile virtually unchanged. Slight ingredient adjustment for cost purposes. Full rebranding and repackaging complete as per New Colour Marketing Division. Sharon's Doan Country Lemon. Sharon Lawrence. New name Nuka-Cola Clear. Awaiting final approval. Lemon and lime. Original formula holds promise, but ingredients are quite expensive. Don't recommend use of current formula for cost-effective production. We'll try and work out the kinks to get the flavour ready as soon as possible. Packed full of Joe. Holder, patent holder William Lee. New name Nuka Boost Experimental. New colour and coffee mixture. Ew. Original formula adjusted to mix with new colour. Flavour profile. Initial test taste not positive. Recommend we rethink this flavour combination. That's a. So Project Cobalt. So 2076. General Braxton stopped by my office today. I already know he was coming. My contacts in Washington DC sorted that. He asked for exactly what I expected. The use of Nuka-Cola's beverage is for a military chemical and weapons program. I told him I'll do it if I don't know. I'll do it if gave me. I think it's supposed to say if he gave me the information on the military's Leap X life extension and prolongation program. The look on his face when I asked that was priceless. As expected, he said yes. The moment the Leap X data arrives, I'm putting a team to work on it right away. It's obvious that this world is headed for the end, and I intend to outlast it all. 2076. I had Vault-Tec modify my personal vault to accommodate the machinery required to keep the Leap X system running. It's costing me a fortune, but I've had to divert money from the amusement park, but who cares? My money in the park won't be worth anything when the world is a smoking ruin. I've flown a few of Leap X researchers down here to make sure the prototype works. I bet they're glad to still have a job, seeing as all the military's money got diverted to wartime resources. I'm hearing complaints from my Nuka World team about the cutbacks, but they'll just have to make do. 2076. I don't know that name. Works with Project Cobalt, struck gold. His team came up with a custom isotope based on Strotonium-90 he's calling Quantum. He believes he can use the isotope to weaponize almost anything in the military's arsenal. He's come up with a few prototypes, like the Nuka Nuke, and we've even used the Quantum to enhance one of the military's power armor suits. That's, I think, what's in the StarCore thing. Ironically, I think it's Mitchum, Micum, I don't know, believes we can use this isotope somewhat safely as an ingredient in a new Nuka-Cola soft drink flavour. By reducing most of the harmful effects of the isotope, the Quantum will actually glow longer than the ingredients we use in Quartz and Victory, in fact. I've told M to start distilling it immediately and call it Nuka-Cola Quantum. I think because he needed money. 2077. The original intention of Leap X was to create a living biosuit to preserve my body after it would normally expire. But now I've been told by those idiots on the Leap X team that it's not possible. Leap X requires so much power and so much special components, it can only accommodate no more than 15 pounds of organic matter. That leaves me no choice. If I want to prolong my life, I'll have to have them preserve only my head. I've told them to proceed. I haven't come this far just to give up and wait the inevitable. 2077. This is my final entry. Today I will undergo the surgical procedure to have my head removed and transferred into the Leap X system. If anything should happen, I've instructed Peyton Huxley, my executive assistant, to handle my affairs. Peyton is the only one outside the Leap X team who knows about this procedure, and I'm entrusting him to visit me daily and keep me informed of the events happening on the outside of the vault. So this happened in early 2077, like in February or April. I never know the American ones. So that's so he was proper not there through 2077. So okay, so we're gonna keep.
Can you imagine being trapped like that for centuries? Please, think carefully. Don't rush your decision.
Sierra?
I'm almost afraid to ask, but what's your decision?
Accept Sarah's offer. I'm shutting off the power. Still want the formula.
What about the secret Nuka-Cola formula you think is locked up in that vault?
That was before we found John Caleb Bradburton in the flesh. Well, mostly. Who knows? Maybe he'll tell me the Nuka-Cola formula himself, along with all kinds of other things. That would be incredible. Please. Tell me that you'll let him live.
I'll accept your offer. I won't shut the power off.
Thank you, thank you, thank you! You're doing the right thing! After all, this is a great man we're talking about. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a living legend to talk to. Good luck running Nuka World!
You can't know how wonderful a real conversation can be until you've gone without one for a few hundred years. I'm pleased to know that even now, the legacy of my work is still appreciated. Sierra has made that very clear to me. I commend your diligence. It can't have been easy to find your way in here. I won't deny that it's nice to have some company again.
Oh, so he's actually happy. Last I remembered, he was not happy about being alive. I don't know. I don't know whether to keep him alive. I kind of feel like you don't really get anything. And it's only, you know, a dude who's a bit of a dick. I mean, he is. So this is what you get. Nuka World jumpsuit. So, just a shitty looking, not even bright red jumpsuit. Nah, let's go kill him. I might revert back to this save. Maybe. Like, I don't know, I kind of think, I mean, that's what happens, you get a jumpsuit. It would have been nice if he would have given us the Nuka-Cola so we could make it, you know what I mean? Like, that would have been cool. And then, like, make a variant of it. But, no, you don't really get anything.
I sort of feel sorry for him.
Finally. Free at last.
Mr. Bradford! I'm sorry.
Yes, he's dead now. And then this opens. So, you go into here. There's a few supplies. There's various Nuka-Colas. You get Bradburton's safe key. What the fuck is his safe? No idea. You get this Nuka Nuke launcher. And then Nuka Nukes. Nuka Nuke schematics.
Bingo.
You can now build Nuka Nuke modifications. And there's the Nuka-Cola formula. So, I wonder if you can actually read the Nuka-Cola formula. Like, that'd be cool. No, I can't. I don't know where his safe is. Oh, sorry. Oh, I think his safe is in... It's in his office upstairs. So let's give Sierra
The
this.
inventor of Nuka-Cola. That was the opportunity of a lifetime. Emphasis on was.
You wanted the Nuka-Cola formula? Here it is.
So it really was here. I'm grateful. But don't think this means I've forgiven you. You killed the man who was my greatest hero. A man who revolutionized the soft drink industry and whose creations put smiles on a million faces. Who the hell are you to just walk in here and destroy all that?
I know you're disappointed, Sierra, but ask yourself, what was best for him?
Well, maybe you're right. I guess I didn't consider his feelings as much as I should have. It's just that never, not in my wildest dreams, did I think I'd get the chance to talk to Mr. Bradburton in person. To get an opportunity like that and then have it snatched away. It hit me pretty hard. Still, I can't overlook the fact that for one glorious shining moment, I got to meet the man who invented Nuka-Cola. I'll never forget that. Not ever. And it wouldn't have been possible without your help. Thank you.
Now that you've got the formula for Nuka-Cola, what are you gonna do with it?
I'm not a chemist, but I might try to brew some up, just for fun. If that fails, well, I still got a new centerpiece for my collection. Here. I know it's not much, but you really went above and beyond the Call of Duty. I think I'll stick around here for a while and see what else I can find. By the time I'm done, I'm gonna need a much bigger building to house my Nuka-Cola museum.
So you also get 500 caps. So the Nuka, Jesus, damage 1036. That's so much. So obviously I've got Rifleman, so it does double damage, so that probably does about 500 and whatnot damage usually. There is also the safe in his office that I need to go have a look at. So we'll just go and have a look really quickly.
Going up. Oh.
So I'm going to pop outside, we're going to listen to that General Braxton's visit, and then I'm going to show you the Nuka nuke weapon in action.
Look, Brad Burton, I didn't fly down from DC to get jerked around. You either sign off on Project Cobalt or I can walk right out that door. This isn't like deciding what color bottle to pick for our next flavor, General. You're asking me to take my laboratories, add my beverage years, and basically turn them over to your team. I need assurances that my people and my facilities are going to be treated with the respect that they deserve. You and I both know that's a load of horse shit. Stop treating me like one of your soft drink competitors. I'm here representing the U.S. military. I already told you you'd be well compensated. Now cut the crap and tell me what you really have. Fine. I want in on the military's LeapX program. What? How the hell did you know about that? Let's just say you're not the only one in this room that can throw his weight around in Washington, General. I've been following the program ever since its inception. I have
So General Braxton obviously knew that. My game just like freaked out. Right, so let's show you what this Nuka launcher can do. I don't have any enemies, and I don't know where my alert queen is, but in any case... Ooh, blue. So yeah, it's a pretty cool weapon. I don't know any about modifications and things. Let's have a quick look. I think we've got enough time left in the video. Yeah, we've got enough time left to have a look. Okay. Let's go into the Fist Top Mountain. Now, I might not be able to make any modifications to it, but we can sure have a look.
You gonna build me something nice?
So you can... So you can just change it back to a regular fat man. But basically, instead of just having this one, you can change any fat man into a Nuka launcher. But also you got to find the ammo, and I don't know whether you can craft it. There it is, Nuka. So you need Nuka Quantum and a mini nuke. Oh, that's not too bad. Make a couple of them. I got plenty of Nuka Quantum, and you'll find plenty at the Nuka-Cola bottling plant as well. Oh yeah, we haven't even checked Coulter's terminal in here. To-do list: shake down traders, make fun of Mason, check on power armor, count gaps. Let's shift engage. We made it, need to move, we gotta talk. Next step, gauntlet. Shit is serious. Never mind. That's basically how Portergage described it to us. Anyway, so that was the Precious Metals questline and the Cappy in a Haystack, where we actually got to meet the real John Caleb Bradberton, the inventor of Nuka-Cola, and either keep him alive so Sierra can speak to him till the end of her days, even though he'll still be alive, or let him die peacefully, which in respect his wishes, and then get a Nuka launcher. If you do have mods, you could probably sneak through the actual wall of the safe and keep him alive, but I think that'd mess up the game a bit too much. Anyway, thank you for watching. This is Belle, and goodbye.